It's the fire in the beats that's inspiring the beast. The heat that'll make the people riot in the streets. No denying what he speaks, like the bottom of the iron, how he's supplying the heat. They still trying to hate, but still losing. Shit is played like a tire stand still while the rim's moving. Proved already flew in the top 10. It's not a discussion or why he's an option. I leave him disgusted. I'm accustomed to walk through customs with a lump sum in pocket. This is that not shit. This is that black still in the game without an accomplice. On a conquest with comments that cause conflict. Who cares? Can hate, but you can't debate when the truth's there. And the truth is the black's the truth, yeah. And why the proof's there, just call him the new tear. That has everyone talking and got me on their brain like a new air. Round of applause for the team when they're feeling on top. This is what you call living. And we ain't tripping, champagne sipping. Yeah, we finally here. This is what the game's missing. Yeah, they saying big game in the D, big name in the streets, big fame given in this insane industry. 1 or 2 enemies couldn't be the enemy. Watch for the snakes all the way down to the centipedes. Couple camera shots, 1 or 2 stalkers, several albums hot, couple red carpets, handful of hate from 1 or 2 bloggers. Thumbs up.
All right, kid. Let's work on some head movement and some punches. 5 times. 5 times. Watch the bag. Keep your eye on the bag. One punch. Next time, punch. 2 times. I punch. Great work leaning out of the way, kid. 1 punch. Let's go, kid. You know the drill. Side to side. Come on. I know you can move your head faster than that. 6 times. I punch 1 time. Okay, okay. That was nice leans, kid. 8 times. 1 punch. Okay. Nice work slipping the bag. 7 times. 7 times. I punch 1 time. Okay, okay. Nice leans, kid. Seems better, kid.
Talk way too much shit.
I'm Good evening and welcome to this pay-per-view extravaganza. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Of course, he's coming off of impressive knockout win. Cox's opponent has to be very conscious of that.
Well, I hope so. I mean, they should have done their scouting report, and if they're conscious of it, there's a better chance that they don't get caught with the shot that his last opponent did.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Bad Intentions.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
It's a mighty list of power punchers that Muhammad Ali has continually faced. You got Joe Frazier on there. You got George Foreman on there. And tonight, now this power puncher opposite him.
Well, you have two problems with that power. Two of them when you face Ali. One is, how do you land it? You have to find the perfect spot. Maybe catch him, pull him back with his hands down. You know, maybe time him as he's throwing a jab. But very difficult to do. And then the second problem, you have a guy that you're hitting that has a great chin.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Perry brings the jab right hand. A headshot blocked. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Bad Intentions. Cox is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Able to counter that attack. Bad Intentions' effectiveness really damaged his opponent in that last round.
Okay? I want to see that head move more.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. He comes with the straight right hand. Cox is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Not much action as he just ties up. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. There he is, working the body. Blocks that punch.
That's it. That's 1, 2.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Well targeted 1-2 by Muhammad Ali. Halfway through this round here. Bad Intentions has got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Cox.
Keep your head moving.
Ali's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Just like that. Just like that.
Lands the counter. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. A solid through uppercut by Cox. Cox is resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Solid left hand to the head.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Toxin's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Cox. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Wow, what a right hand from Muhammad Ali. Parries that punch intended for the head. Cox is coming up in weight just to make this. Crusher's coming up in weight to take this fight, Teddy. Does that concern you?
Well, it's got to concern you a little bit that will he carry his power as he moves up in a weight class? That's the one thing. And will his confidence be there? That's what I'm thinking about.
Good block by Muhammad Ali.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up. You're still not moving enough. Move.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Back to the body.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And round 3 comes to an end.
Okay?
Bad Intentions is out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight. But they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor orders.
That's a better prescription for him. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Muhammad Ali.
Come on, get boxing. Punch your way off the rope. Move away from the ropes.
Nice strike after catching one
Keep
by
doing
Cox.
what you're doing.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Bad Intentions is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
You got nice.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Cox. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Took a shot, now he gives a left. You see him holding on. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Cox.
Keep doing what you're doing.
The greatest opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never
Don't
assume
stand
anything. They
toe-to-toe
tell you
with
that
this
in
guy.
life.
Keep your
In the
distance,
ring,
all right?
you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. So a fresh round is underway. But is it a fresh fighter? Cox's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Teddy, he's trying to punch his way out of this damage he's incurred, but that's not the answer.
Now, he's in a rainstorm. He needs an umbrella, and instead he's running right out into the rain.
Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Bad Intentions. combination punching is working well here. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Little head knocking with that right hand. Bad Intentions has got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, do you know what time it is? You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Cox is in a tough spot right here. He's going to be swallowing blood. You can see blood coming from his mouth, and that can really cut his wind. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Scoring with the right hand by Bad Intentions. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And that does it for this round. Teddy, did you bring any painter's drop cloths? Because there is blood flying everywhere from these two.
Yeah, I got a poncho. I picked it up. A guy was selling it outside. It was raining, but he never thought it'd be necessary to use it inside. It is now.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Don't fight his fight, Jackie.
Here we are getting ready for the second half.
Set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me. Tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me. Tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. So here we are again. It's like deja vu. Everyone looking at me, trying to work out if I've been telling the truth. The courtroom's the same, but the jury's changed. And the judge is she, not he, still they all look the same to me, yeah. It's just like it was when I was here before. Except my ex ain't here, in the gallery showing me support. And that breaks my heart, cause I love when I die, still like, no song. I could sing her if I ever get out, but there's a chance to that. Even when this new evidence come to light, don't change the fact. An innocent man went down, first time man I'd be a fool to put my faith in them. Only to be misplaced again. I remember how my heart felt breaking then. You don't wanna feel that hate again. Still you worse cause it won't break again. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do.
As we've reached the 6th round. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Cox. Ali with a big left. His legs can't fail him now. Oh my, is he taking damage. They both decide to bring it. Bad Intentions is making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
Halfway through round 6. What an excellent two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Bad Intentions is trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
To the head he goes with a left hand. seconds of the 6th round. Look at that combination by bad intentions.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. Listen, I need...
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride. Ali's clearly affected by that. Cox's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is. Muhammad Ali, and yet another big shot comes in. He lands the hook, and now he lands on the ground. And Muhammad Ali looks across as if to say, ain't no thing. He was knocked down, but he's far from out. Protecting his head well with his guard. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Muhammad Ali's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And we come to the end of the round. This is just a good, solid fight. Yes, he's leading on your scorecard here as we begin round number 8, but there has been some back. Oh, and a big right hand lands. He was stunned, now he's in control. Momentum solid. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Ali's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab.
Solid. I'll tell you, what a great job by Muhammad Ali's opponent that time. Listen, Ali's the better fighter. Ali's got more experience, but just going out there and making it happen, throwing enough stuff, sometimes it works.
I know these haters ain't want me to see my wings raised. Flowing shoes, polish it. Rappers, I demolish it. I done lost my mind in need of a psychologist. They could care less back when I was still in colleges. And now the boy be in London, Theophilus. It's tough trying to end up on the paid route. The flow is medium rare. Now bring a steak out. This is my medium here. See how it plays out. They all bugging me. I gotta pull a raid out. Using it sparingly, forever will they cherish me before I black out. Introduce my moment of clarity. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. I take life so slow, every minute gotta go. Now I'm right back to my old ways. We only here for a little, so I'm somewhere in the middle, and I'm right back to my old ways. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. Let's take them back to the days when we had no radio plays and we had to change up our ways, cause success breeds
difference. Try to keep it clean while they littering. Snakes in the grass, they try to slither in. The rose that grew from concrete, not withering. And it's life so fast, the lights keep flickering. What goes around comes back, and that's the karma truth. I log on to my closet, that shit is karma loop. So I get a little fresh. My teachers used to hate me, but now I could pass the test. Got confidence, subconsciousness makes me overlook all of my many accomplishments. But see, I get it like nobody else did. I found a deeper meaning, know what sense of self is. And I'ma die of old age and stay true. I've reverted back to my old ways. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. I take life so slow, every minute gotta go. Now I'm right back to my old ways. We only here for a little, so I'm somewhere in the middle, and I'm right back to my old ways. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways.
In a world that's consumed by greed and wealth, it's a dog-eat-dog and we cannibals for capital. The will to survive in the animal is natural, but the desire to rule in the pursuit of pure power is the path of the fool. We chase crowns till we laying face down. Our worldly possessions keep weighing us down. In rain clouds, I move like a quiet storm. No shroud, stand proud, why should I conform? Beyond the norm, I exceed the hype. Beyond all the in the stereotypes. Throw this in your stereo, this is my life. On a day so dark, you would swear it was night. Knife came with the beat to help me carry the light, so you can stand your ground, whatever the fight. You work for yours like I work for mine. On some P-Rod, got a perfect grind. What's next from the west like I'm first in line. From the coast that's known for the surf and shine. Write rhymes like I'm trying to save the earth in time. Before my girls get big and give birth to mine. I encourage you to live, put the worst behind. Never worry about the past, it ain't worth your time.
What I know and let me put it in this flow. We got all the goods we need, but got no money to grow. Hood got all the but got no profit to show. Junkies got a team of speed, but their brain is moving slow. Education at an all-time low, still catch an all-time high. Off the Dr. Green Thumb grow. I ain't preaching, I'm just giving you a real 24. It's a cold world, these streets don't feel anymore. There's no way you're telling what turned rebelling streets to 3-time felons. The people's government, the big-time villains. Robbers, blind stealers, just the way it is. Take you for a gang of loot, but $20 got you out here slaying kids. Now tell me why is that? They blame the lies and rap, but what about the medium? They disguising that. How we got access to ammo when any size of cat, but we can't get a decent school for us to knowledge at. It's called implied malice. They know they turned us into crime addicts on the block chasing superficial status. Now do the mathematics. How many of us die in war on the street or for all who's keeping score? The same cops we pay to protect us, and the country turns us back even though you fought for it in service. When it comes to my life, it's never one problem. You never know about it till you walk the shoes that I'm in.
hoes like better off, seeking better jobs instead of running scams like Set It Off. Some aren't the sharpest, but they know what they stand for. They don't let jams disrespect them on the dance floor. And know they never hit college like the damn fourth, but damn sure they got each other's back like a jam sport. Girls in the league of they own like Gina Davis, Nina Simone ladies, Tina Fey chicks, Christina Applegates, and Benita Applebombs that don't ask and say nothing when you ask what's wrong. That's what's up, and they can laugh it up, and they don't pass the buck. Nothing's for certain, we all have to trust someone. I used to want to find the love of my life. Now I'm trying to live a life of love. It's not just a husband and wife thing. It's something that Christ brings, some comfort at night. True beauty doesn't run from the light. Keep shining. Keep shining. Yeah, keep shining. Keep shining. And I've been known to talk about women on a track or two. I talk to women, I just can't talk for women. That's for you, we need women for that. More women in rap, even tracks like Quali's for women. That's still only half the view of the world. There's no girls rapping, so we only hearing half the truth. What we have to lose, too much, half our youth aren't represented. The better halves of dudes, so we don't hear about your brain, just your brains. How you Rockefeller, Stacey Dash names. We just need your voice like a acapella. Something in the music's gotta change. A lot of things. It's funny how words like consciousness and positive music can somehow start to feel hollow. It's become too synonymous with polishing soft collagen lips on the face of race politics, where you can't be everything to everyone. So let me be anything to anyone. The world turns and there's clouds sometimes, but there's no such thing as a setting sun. It always keeps shining. Keep shining. Yeah, keep shining. Keep shining. Keep shining. Check it out. My mom taught me where to keep my heart. My aunts taught me how to sing two parts. My sis taught me how to parallel park and try to teach me math, but she way too smart. My grandma in the 80s is still sharp. My girl cousins in activism and art. They taught me there's no curls too tight, no mind too bright, no skin too dark to keep shining. Yeah, keep shining.
this guy's kitchen. Come on now. Faster, faster. Move! I want to see you in the guy's kitchen. Now, come on. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Come on now, move forward, forward. I want to see you punch harder, faster. You got to get closer than that, kid. Jump on him. Nice. Inside, kid. Come on, let's go. Harder. Step in. That's it. Inside. That's it. Forward. Keep it coming, kid. Get to the inside. Forget about being tired. I want to see you in this guy's kitchen. Come on. That was good. I want to see you in the guy's... Yeah, good work. Come on now. All right, shake it off. You got to get closer to that, kid. Nice work, kid. You need to keep that head moving. Inside, kid. Come on, let's go. Come on now. Do that again. That's it. Get the pace. Inside. In and out. Forward. Looking good. Get to the inside. That was all right, kid. Let's try harder next time. Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan, the site for our championship fight. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Cox is coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it. Mike Tyson, so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Just the opening round of 20. intentions' last fight has given a lot of folks confidence that he's going to roll through his opponent tonight. You remember he had that decision win.
Yeah, the benefit to that is going rounds. The more rounds you go, the more sure of yourself you become, the more time you get to practice things, and obviously it shows up. They're expecting it to show up tonight.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
That's it.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. We are underway here, and we've heard from everybody that speed is going to be the big factor. Cox has got plenty of it.
Yeah, now it's up to his opponent to come up with something. Maybe go to the body, take it away, slow him down.
Good block by Mike Tyson. Halfway through round number 1. Good work defensively by Bad Intentions. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Tyson's got to deal with a cut cheek. Good-looking two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Final 10 seconds. And that's the end of round 1. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You've got to make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You got to...
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Tyson's rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
Tyson was hurt. Now Tyson looks to have his feet back underneath him.
Yeah, but does he have his mind right? Is he still going to be the seek and destroy fighter that he's been before?
Wow, is he defensively sound. Cox's right hand scores well that time. Tyson's taking a lot of punishment, maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes his job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Tyson's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Cox is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Bad Intentions is sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
And that's the end of round 2.
You're okay, you're okay.
Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here.
Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down.
What is the concern with the referee in the
ringside? He's going to come forward
position?
this round,
Well, right now they're
Keep that
worried
jab
about the
moving.
welfare.
Keep
You
him
know,
away from
not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Not able to land the uppercut. right hand there. Oh, and there you go. That shot crashes in, and now he crashes to the canvas.
You get lazy with your jab, you get sent to the canvas.
So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Off to the side, a little swing and big shot. He got to Iron Mike. Now Iron Mike needs to get to himself, find a way to dig deep and climb up off the canvas. Tyson's now getting back up off the canvas. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Cox. Wow, look at that, trading shots. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the... Did you see that? Mike Tyson on his pants. Iron Mike's gotta get back up. Right. And it's over. This fight is over. Tyson's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Bad Intentions is going to celebrate his hand being raised, but maybe a little bittersweet. Not necessarily the way you want to do it by DQ.
No, it's not the way you want to do it, but...
Talk way too much shit.
This guy, come on now. More than one now, more than one.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Let's go, work it out, work it. Come on, pick it up.
Let it go. Good work.
Work it, let's go. This one's all head movement and speed. Not fast enough. Side to side, side to side. One punch. Great upper body movement, kid. 7 times. I punched 1 time. That was a nice... One punch. That was nice hustle, kid. Wrong number of times, kid. I punched 1 time. Okay, okay, that was nice leans, kid. 1 punch. Where's that punch? Listen to my count, kid. Come on now, hustle. I punched 1 time. I didn't see a punch. 1 punch. Nice work, slipping the bag. I punched 1 time. Okay, okay, that was nice. 3 times. Where's that punch? Next time I want to see you pick it up.
To a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, with a much... From the moment they signed the contract to the weigh-in yesterday, it's been nothing but tough talk. Now we are underway, round number 1. The talk is in the rearview mirror, the electricity is pumping, and it's time to fight.
And the fun begins. Gosh.
A battering hook by Cox. What does the high stamina fighter want to do in the early stages of a fight against a guy who maybe isn't as conditioned?
What he wants to do is make him work. Make him work when he's on the inside. Make him work on the outside. Walk him a little bit. Make sure that at all times, mentally and physically, he's got those cylinders pumping.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Bad intentions is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. He snaps a jab.
Up and down.
Little volume punching to the body there. Missed the body shot. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Now hugging on the inside. A solid left hand by Bad Intentions. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work, Cox. Good biting, snapping shot by Gregory. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Bad Intentions, his corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Right to the head with that right.
You're doing great.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And now he's targeting upstairs. A well-placed overhand right. Cox just got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Come on, man, get out of there, get out of there.
10 seconds to go in this round. Well off the mark by Gregory.
Nice.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Bad Intentions has got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Head movement.
Right to the body. This is what they worked on in training camp. Another good combo by Gregory. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Bad Intentions is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Nice one. Back to the bottom.
Well played, straight right hand.
Keep moving. You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
Come on, let's go.
Bad Intentions is able to land a nice clean left hand.
Breathe. Deep breath. Good job. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight, but don't get careless out there.
Start of round number 4 as we look at Teddy's scorecard. I think this is pretty much what we expected. We thought it would be a good, fair, competitive, balanced fight, and it's even so far.
No, not much to separate the two fighters. Right now, both of them working on the outside using their jab. I think it's going to come down to does one guy decide to have a more educated jab? Maybe hook off it, do something a little bit more with that jab.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Gregory. Good way to protect the midsection.
In and out.
Bad intentions. His punch didn't come close. Good right hand by Gregory. Halfway through round number 4. Good look at right hand after he got hit. Gregory's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. There's a straight right hand. Cox is really in a groove right now, landing that straight punch.
Well, what he's doing is he's staying outside at the right distance. He's getting his opponent, you know, sort of lean in a little bit, and then bang, that straight shot is right there.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Targeting that head with the combination punching.
You got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
A quick, devastating hook by Cox. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Bad intentions is in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut.
Keep
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy.
Well, his
Good
opponent
job.
is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Gregory's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Nice combination by Bad Intentions. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Gregory. Needs to improve that. Working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught wide.
Big shot he just scored with. Gregory's on the canvas. He is on the canvas. He got crushed in by a hook. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
He scores with the jab. Up top with the right hand. Good flush shot upstairs. And round 5 comes to an end. Well, we've seen this before. A fighter with a bad cut. And sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up.
Stay away from the inside.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. There it is! Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? And it's all over. Gregory's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Bad Intentions is your win.
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me? Bad times are coming and I reap what I done sowed. Hey, hey. Well, let me tell you something, all that glitters ain't gold. Hey, hey. It's been a long old troublesome road, and I'm looking for somebody come and help me carry this load. I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Well, I don't know if I'm walking on solid ground, 'cause everything around me is falling down. And all I want is for someone to help me. I had a job, but the boss man let me go. He said, I'm sorry, but I won't be needing your help no more. I said, please, Mr. Boss Man, I need this job more than you know. But he gave me my last paycheck and it sent me on out the door. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. And I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me? Well, I don't know if I'm walking on solid ground, 'cause everything around me is crumbling down. And all I want is for someone to help me. What in the world am I gonna do tomorrow? Is there someone with a dollar I could
EA Sports. It's in the game.
We attacking, better stand back and watch a run. Shotgun come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he coming and slide. Trying to bend the corner, your limbs getting. That's your partner, then your twin getting. All you wanna do is talk, I don't need talk. I heard somebody talk. I can pull up with that, shoot back at that. Banging my chest and my head on the lock. Feeling like Walker Flock of Flame. I put the opposition out the game. I shall come forth as pure gold.
factor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on Rap a Lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's your rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, no, be not.
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And able to get this out to the 25. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. A first down and more, Etienne, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Etienne. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 17 carries, 117 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
On first and 10, it's Etienne. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Here's Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Second down at 5. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correct.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Room for Jacobs there on first down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Oh, what a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And now they'll throw with Lance. He'll buy some time right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A handoff for ETN. A nice little juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 67 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And some room to roam now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll try the air now with Smith. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Here's a give to Etienne, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Etienne with it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Smith. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
From the gun, here's Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
Now a play fake. Lance. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Taken from just outside the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And now it's 2nd down. Here's Smith. Now he's flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw is Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. And Lance going to throw. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on first down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up second and third down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. So here are the Patriots to take over. They lost last week. Actually, not only did they lose, they were shut out, but they've got the lead here right now. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a throw here, hauled in. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Off of play action, here's Lance. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lance. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Smith now to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. Lance looking to throw it. Rolling to his left. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he gets going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
And he powers his way up past the 30. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Smith. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. The toss here completed to Pittman. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Lance now on 1st down. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Shotgun now for Lance. Finding room to the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Curtis Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have moved out in front. So what a comeback here. They looked like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a fourth quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly, because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there. They made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
Oh, good return up past the 30. So the Dolphins now down by 7. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Elijah Moore, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Again, Smith. And it's complete to Adams. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Smith. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now it's Smith. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devontae Adams. His 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tucker now for the extra point. And this place has gone stone silent. Their guys remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. New England's offense set to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they take a knee. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the fourth quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trail coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Patriots, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Gotta make the right decision, no, it might just be my last. People view everything different when you touching on the back. What you see as good intentions is for clout and haters mad. You can never be a subject you carry, gotta wear a mask. They be pulling at you, grabbing at you, pop up trying to change you. I built my own foundation and there ain't no rearranging. Moving careful every day is exactly how I played it. Not looking for number one, but that's exactly how I'm paid. I got choices, I'm getting opinions from so many voices. Bring the horses so I can gather away from all the noise. Too many people tell me what I should do, I take it and laugh. They not knowing if I mess up, I can end up falling flat. If I write a bad tweet, I ain't in my whole street. If I give them what they want, then I'm gonna be broke in a week. If I tell my baby no, she might get it from the street. If I'm not tough for my son, he might grow up to be weak. What do I do? I'm new to having cameras in my face. What do I do to keep getting the love from my state? What do I do to keep the money coming in? What do I do? Writing until I need another pen. Gotta make the right decision, no, it might just be my last. People view everything different when you touching on the back. What you see as good intentions is for clout and haters mad. You can never be a subject you carry, gotta wear a mask. They be pulling at you, grabbing at you, pop up trying to change you. I built my own foundation and there ain't no rearranging. Moving careful every day is exactly how I played it. Not looking for number one, but that's exactly how I'm played. Feel like Jesse Owens, cause I'm taking off with the race. Put the metal to his mouth, retain his tongue, hold the brace. But I'm all about the beats until the sucker hit a make. Oh man, man, your performance kinda shake. I'm prepared for the fame, I like that crap sound really like me. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't cry at least once a week. Cause I'm so blessed with no stress, all the weight taken off of me. Head in the clouds and I smile like no grandma watching me. My dream came true, I'm loving all these cameras in my face. I never knew that I would get the love from my stay with the blue. Always keep the money coming in. Ain't nothing new, writing until I need another pen. Gotta make the right decision, no, it might just be my last. People view everything different when you touching on the back. What you see as good intentions is for clout and haters mad. You can never be a subject you carry, gotta wear a mask. They be pulling at you, grabbing at you, pop up trying to change you. I built my own foundation and there ain't no rearranging. Moving careful every day is exactly how I played it. Not looking for number one, but that's exactly how I'm placing.
Everything is changing. But, you know, I'm positive about everything, so I feel like it's gonna change for the better.
I was walking down a dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it's smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it, if I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came on them. I do my own stunts, don't need a backup. Tired of feeling broke, I got my racks up. These 4 pockets full won't fold on me. How you claiming you my dog and then you hold on me? Nowadays they ain't showing real loyal. I was walking down the dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it's smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it, if I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came out number one. I was walking down a dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. body. When it's smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it? If I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came out number one.
I shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's real rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, nope, he not. The mind to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red Doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took a but didn't take a sin. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God it in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman and that's by dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to mastermind how to help out humankind. I'm open mind, but I do not walk with none line. My state of mind is to keep a peace for peace of mind. I'm like Malcolm with my piece at the Venetian blinds. I'm trying to manifest some things in my subconscious mind that I have only seen in dreams in my unconscious mind. My dreams unrefined, spring to mind, a state of mind that make you seem this lucky life of mine is pre-designed. And if it is, then thank the Lord, cause that's the mastermind. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Friday night hit all of the shows. Flat rich kid got all of the clothes. People like you get all of the no's. I stay making wins, I stay with the pros. Just make a stack, I'm watching it grow. Up in the stack, my body so low. I keep me like foe, he sleep on the floor. He don't got no money, I show him the dough. Oh no, kid can't never with a bozo. Name in the mouth like Froyo with a rich baddie. Looking for the bros. If he really with it, make him cash out the cold, bro. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't want your bro, it was for show. Just so you know, we just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit, 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 lit. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't want your bro, it was for show. Just so you know, we just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit, 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 lit. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Give up a show, killing you nose and taking your bros. I'm taking your man and spinning his bands. Oh yeah, did it again. Oh yeah, out with his friend. Oh yeah, Chanel is the lens. With his friend finna get lit. I'm everything on they wish list. Which bag should I get? Which color should I pick? Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. You big bro, gotta go. Big bird giving crow. A group of the baddies coming fold. Give me money, kiss my toes. Go with your bro, it was for show. Just so you know, we just wanna get lit. 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 Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't with your bro, it was for show. Just so you know, we just wanna get lit. 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 Lit. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Give them a show, killing you nose and taking your bro. We just wanna get lit.
Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this?
Murder on the beat, so it's not nice. Oh no, oh man, I just made a mess. When I run it, ain't no stopping, I don't never rest. Down said hunt, kick a punt, then I make them catch 5,000 ones in the hour, I'ma make it stretch. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. I got cash by the bundle, so I'll never press. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. 50-yard TD with the winning catch. Oh no, oh no. Made a mess. I just made a mess. When they throw the pass, all I know is catch. I just want the bag, like a Nike check. All I know is flex. Bust the defense open, running through some. I don't know no plays on the field, I just free from. Caught it with the left, but I'm better with my right arm. When they call blitz, hit stick, don't mean no harm. Oh no, oh man, I just made a mess. When I run it, ain't no stopping, I don't never rest. Down said hunt, kick a punt, then I make them catch 5,000 ones in an hour, I'ma make it stretch. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. I got cash by the bundle, so I'll never press. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. 50-yard TD with the winning catch. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. I just made a mess, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I just made a mess. On the sideline watching, so I make them clap it up. Clap it up. Now clap it up. Down and dirty on the field, make a mess and then I make them clean it up. Clean it up. On the field is not a drill. $50 million deals. Yeah, we get the cap for real. I make it throw the score for real. Real baller, first string. Gotta do it for the team. Ball so hard, I call fatigue. Running yards is out your league. Oh no, oh man, I just made a mess. When I run it, ain't no stopping, I don't never rest. Down said hunt, kick a punt, then I make them catch 5,000 ones in an hour, I'ma make it stretch. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. I got cash by the bundle, so I'll never press. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. 50-yard TD with the winning catch. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. I just made a mess, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I just made a mess.
They talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but ain't gon' count to y'all, cause y'all went there when they ain't had a ball. He tough and sporty. Wonder how he felt watching his dog casket fall. I had to tell my YG stop. He don't like to pass the ball. That chicken, he talking big hit. I was kicking in houses for it. That's 2 different tickets, right? Oh yeah, they louder, boy. Them players lazy, they don't get no bread. Yeah, they be counting, boy. Them labels scouting, boy. They talking M's only the 1,000, boy. They get too touched and they get too foul, boy. I'm talking. You out of bounds, boy. They always screaming, Rich be snapping. I say the collar, boy. I'ma lose the roof and the stain. Please don't test me like on that boy Johnny. And ain't talking dang. It's like everything look cut them drop. They go insane, they wanna pick. Ain't gon' get in the beef. I'ma just make them blitz. Round 4 deep in the sprinter. How that's your girl? And she in my rental. We ain't had cables, we ain't even had no channels. They changed the channel and they see me. I'm signing deals and not no plea. Burglary, B&E. Don't you size me like no rapper. I be quick to grab my ski. That's my sweet, but I be switching. It depending on the week. Christian Lou, red bottoms. Damn, I think I cut my They talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but ain't gon' count to y'all, cause y'all went there when they ain't had a ball. He talking sporty. Wonder how he felt watching his dog catch the ball. I had to tell my wife to stop. He don't like to pass the ball. I wonder where that low was at. It was me against the wall. I was out here running plays. Guess it paid off after all. 613, bad girl. Her hat just got a star. She got a stitch and I got a stitches. We won't be sparing you. Chasing who? Pursuing who? I won't be chasing you. I'm 4-1, I lost the count. I'ma charge it to the game. 438 is not a game. It's just a music thing. Last player got out his lane. Put right back in his lane. I'ma sit that pat when I get to Cali. Hope it get sent back over. Rain in your range, ain't seen no players. All I'm getting ran over. Don't spare mine, gon' spare yours when I doing this game over. Only been rapping for like 4 months, now they pay us time over. They talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but ain't gon' count to y'all, cause y'all went there when they ain't had a ball. He talking sporty. Wonder how he felt watching his dog catch the fall. I had to tell my wife to stop. He don't like to pass the ball. What up, man?
So I'm back with my brother together. To the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone, long door deep for me. This ain't come from the league, I got money, take care of mans. Ride to the wheels, don't crash. And I hit whoever long as we get past. Take it back to pay a touchdown. Whoever thought I have a buzz down. Still sticking to the script, going deep. Still trying to take care of my people. Football ain't all I know, that was all I chose. Back to the road for me. If I'm provide, doggy, how we gon' need that step? Just let a young know that step. I never knew I broke down. Ready, sit here, don't hit too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone down. Ready, sit here, don't hit too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 13 carries, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a... Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now it's Smith. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. It's Etienne. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Quinn Miners, 3rd-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. On 2nd down, it's Connor. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. On 1st down, it's Smith. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Here's Etienne. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On the delay, here's Harris. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he will find his man on the outside. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, Harris. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now Etienne. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. From the 38, Smith. He'll get this one to Pittman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Smith, they picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. From the 50, it's Smith. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Connor. Dances by at the 20. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing...
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Sheldon Rankins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Brevin Jordan as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, and it's the Ravens out in front as that game moves